fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, one of the most majestic venues in all of sports. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. On the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone.
Breaks into the clear at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
There's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mizzou. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. It backs up with the line, showing press. They're going to run it. Running with purpose.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Golden Bears with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. He breaks free. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The game makes it second and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. Brings an open space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking for 6. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Missouri. A huge defensive score.
God, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Ball handed off. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fat.
And looking for a big play here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, and the running back out in space takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice, 4th and 1 in his own territory. Handoff from the shotgun. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. The linebacker shifting around now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Missouri now in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Now, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
It's an option look. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll use the ground game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Has the first down and more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Now the important point after attempt. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. The receiver makes the catch. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. The deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Golden Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Finds his target. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So California's offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Looking deep to the right side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pass caught. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch them.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
No press here. The defense backing away. Throws to the tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Runs right over the defender. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Using his legs, it's Richter.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw, the catch is made. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Mizzou. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped for the conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Golden Bears offense is on the move now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Golden Bears are in the red zone. Throwing off play action. Receiver makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Touchdown, Golden Bears. They couldn't stop him there.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. North out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Working clock with the ground game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
He lays out. Great grab near the right sideline. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. The 50. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cal. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it here. Breaks free. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Fighting off the defender. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.